She said, I love you, Poppy. She said, I love you, Poppy. She said, I love you.
I got my peaches out in Georgia. Yeah, shit. I get my weed from California. That's that shit. I took my trip up to the north, yeah. Badass bitch. I get my life right from the source, yeah. Yeah, that's it. I got my peaches out in Georgia. Yeah, shit. I get my weed from California. That's that shit. I took my trip up to the north, yeah. Badass bitch. I get my life.
Hey, it's your boy Sings, and I am so glad you guys have been, my goodness, just watching the content. I think we had at least I have videos that I haven't even yet finished editing, and you guys have been watching them. You've been commenting on them. You've been showing some amazing love and appreciation. And you've been saying the, clips which you didn't care for, and that's cool. That's cool. Just as long as we keep it positive, that's the whole thing for me. That's the whole thing for this channel. Through the music, through the love, through the songs, is that we stay on such a impactful, positive, inspiring level, and that's the key thing. Well, I'm back here in LA, back home, and I tell you, I got in late Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. Yeah. No, I think it was Friday. I'm sorry, Thursday. Yes, late Thursday night into Friday morning. And I was exhausted. Let me tell you, I didn't even get any footage, which I usually, like I said, you guys have been seeing, the footage. And if you haven't seen the latest videos of Cartagena, Colombia, it's all on the channel. So just go back and watch, especially in case if you want to go to Colombia, man, I tell you, listen, I give you guys some of the best, I think, references of places to go, to eat, what to expect, so that whenever y'all go, you'll be like, hey, Sings went here. You know what I mean? It might even have a sign on the restaurant, Sings ate here. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out. It might be there. But yeah, I try to make for sure you guys get the ins and, the outs of the beautiful, country of Colombia. And just the recommendations that I, recommend. And so like I said, you guys, listen, I got so much other footage that I have not yet released. If you guys want to see that footage, join the Patreon. Join the Patreon for as little as $5 a month. You join the Patreon. You can literally get exclusive access to me, access to a lot of whenever I'm putting out new music. And clips of new music that I have not yet released in the studio. And then also, like I said, behind the scenes of me, like getting on a flight and that sort of thing, landing. Like I was in Miami for a good day and just, was at the Miami Mall. But like I said, I want to make for sure that if you have not, join the Patreon. Join the Patreon. Stop what you're doing after you've already subscribed. Join the Patreon and be a part of that experience. Having said that, I just want to give you guys a recap of the do's and the don'ts of Colombia, going to Colombia. The definite do's is to make for sure that you alert your bank that you will be traveling. Because my bank had the nerve to tell me, oh, okay, we're good, just let us know. Yes, we got branches even in Colombia. Not one Bank of America in Colombia. Cartagena, at least, let me just say, at least for Cartagena. And I looked and I searched and there wasn't. So that means you can't make deposits. You can't actually go and get withdrawals. You have to deal with everything in pesos. And it's important that you know pesos and the amount of pesos. It wasn't until the fourth day close to me leaving, I found out that there was Uber, and I was so upset because I was like, you mean to tell me I could have took Uber instead of my hot taxi cabs? I was hot because y'all know me, it's all about luxury and style, and I think, like I said, you know, the reason why even to this day that I, you know, sacrifice is so that I'm able to continue to build my brand and just keep giving you guys unlimited, you know, music and content and support. But I tell you, those are the key things that you need to do. You need to make aware that you are traveling. Because, and the other thing is, like, a lot of things that you're going to try to log on to when you're overseas, you cannot do, like, whenever you are in another country. Like, I couldn't log on to my banking because I'm in a whole nother country. And so what they think is suspicious activity. But somebody said, well, you can just call. Oh, that's a whole nother thing. Because I said it within my phone plan. I said, listen, I said, I'm going to get extra, you know, international coverage, and however much a day I pay, you know, that's fine. And then come to find out, I couldn't call internationally. And I called Verizon, reached out to Verizon. It's not a plug for Verizon, but I am saying this Verizon because because me speaking to a customer service rep was one of the most challenging experiences. I went 4 days straight trying to get international calling and could not get to someone in a 4-day period of calling at least 3 times in those 4 days. And I was like, you know what, I tell you, this is just frustrating. You know, this is too crazy. So I would say if you don't have international calling, make for sure you have international calling before you travel overseas. Make for sure you have that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I mean, when you're over there, it's a totally different story. You know, you're not like you're not in the States, so the normal things that you think is normal, you can't move as frequently as you would like to. And not only that, you know, you're thousands and thousands and thousands of miles away more than likely, you know, when you're overseas. So it's best to, so you don't have the conveniency of being able to find, you know, or Verizon or T-Mobile or Chase or any kind of thing and just be able to run into, you know, and take care of business. It's not like that. I would say also gain basics of Spanish. Gain basic. Just if you can get even keywords of Spanish, because it will go a long way. It'll go so much further than you. I met a gentleman from London, and he speaks Spanish very fluently. And I mean, but he's working there in Colombia, you know. But like I said, it helps so much. So grateful. That was one of the reasons why I went, because I said I want to learn. Within a year, within this next year, I want to be very fluent in Espanol and Spanish. And so one of the best things is to surround yourself, you know, with that, because once you hear it, once you begin to understand words, you begin to understand, you know, people are saying. Like, it got to the point to where towards the last, like, somebody could say something, even though I did not understand every single word, I knew what they were talking about. And I thought that was dope. But it was because I was around it so much that I understood just key words, you know. And I think that's a great way of learning the language. And then also Google Translate, which helped dramatically, you know. At times where, you know, I was out with, you know, with females and we were talking, and I was able to use Google Translate, you know, to be able to translate, you know, things on that behalf. So that's another plus and a must to have, is make for sure you have Google Translator. Tourist areas at the Cartagena clock tower, that is like the Times Square of Cartagena, and I'll tell you, make for sure that you watch your things. Make for sure that you got the intent of what you plan to do. If you plan to just go and just tour and just see things, sightseeing, have it in your plan. You see what I'm saying? And have it all kind of at least scheduled out, so you're not just wandering and wasting time and not really accomplishing anything. If you go back on my videos, I took y'all actually inside of one of the most famous jewelry stores in Cartagena, Colombia. I had a chance to meet the owner. Really great guy. He's been doing jewelry for over 30 years, I think. I took, and like I said, you go to the video, I take y'all inside of the store to see some of the jewelry that's there. I might, like I said, on the next video when I go back, we might actually just take it even a little bit further, into the store, because it was so totally cool. It was like, listen, you want to film? Come on and film. We got you. We don't care, So I was like, all right, cool. So yeah, make for sure y'all see that. And that's a great place to really, get pictures of, because it's become a historic place. Yes, we did shoot a number of videos around that area. I'm not going to, on this video, talk about the amazing, gorgeous women. I tried to, in the videos I released, I tried to give y'all a snippet of, the women of Colombia, but I don't want to go too deep into detail, because I feel as if there's so many other videos that really focus more on, Cartagena and the women there and that sort of thing. So I don't even want to really take time to really dig into that, other than the fact that, the amazing women that I met, and shout out to all y'all watching the video. Love you, baby. I would say, we shot, two of the females we shot videos with. Like I said, they're just really great spirit. Now, here's what I think you guys also should understand. This is specifically for the fellas. If you are going, and if you're going like on the guys hangout, or if it's just you and your other best friend or so, please understand that ain't too much change from the States to going to Colombia.
Spread them, spread them, spread them, the way to spread them. Would you spread so wide, so wide, so wide, so wide? Yeah. Would you spread your legs? Would you spread your legs so wide for me, so wide for me? Spread them, spread your legs so wide for me, so wide for me. Spread them, spread your legs so wide for me, so wide for me. Spread them, spread your legs so wide for me, so wide for me. Spread them. Would you spread so wide, so wide, so wide? Asking you, I'm asking you, so wide, so wide, so wide, so wide.